Good morning, my crafty friends. Crystal here again today. Finally back with a little video. Excuse my voice, a little bit hoarse, fighting off a cold. Anyways, I have a little light here. I'm hoping it helps. We're gonna I feel like there is still some shadow. I don't know. I have a light and I'm kind of excited about it, but it's new, so we're still figuring it out. Anyways, I know it's like the end of February, but I wanted to show you guys what I've had inked up this month. So I have written with all of these, so it'll kind of be a review as well as a currently inked. So it'll be like both in one, which I kind of like. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. And then I'll also tell you a little bit about where I've been. I'll try to keep it brief. I don't want to like super ramble, but yeah. Okay. So first things first. Oh, I have this really cute little card that note card or postcard that I grabbed from my stash to use as a, a hand rest so the oils don't get all over the page. My cuticles have been like so rough during the winter. Also, I have like food coloring here because we made Play-Doh. Look, I actually have a bag of it literally right here. We made homemade Play-Doh the other day. So it was a fun, messy affair. Anyways, this is the first beautiful pen. This is the newer-ish Sailor Pro Gear Slim from their floral collection that they did. This is the rose one, and I have this in a medium nib. And I gotta say, I really, really love it. The ink that I have in this, oh, look at how well that lays down. You know, I think we should zoom in. There we go. Also, I definitely like hold my book crooked. It's a thing. Look at that. I love it. Okay, is it okay if I hold it a little bit crooked? I kind of need to. Okay, so this is the Sailor Pro Gear Slim. I'm just gonna call it Rose. I honestly don't remember the entire name of it. I do want to note, this is definitely the first pen I've had with this really cool trim color. It's kind of like a brown. It's like an antique gold, I think is how they described it. Anyways, the ink in here I think is a perfect match. Like, look at that. Seriously, like look at it against the cap. It's like so perfect. This is Kobe Strawberry Chocolate. And as you can see, it writes beautifully. This was like a favorite pairing of mine this month. Oh, I didn't say that this is a size medium, which I gotta say, I really like the medium in the Pro Gear Slim. I like it in the Pro Gear too, but it definitely writes a little bit wider and juicier. And I think I prefer a fine medium in a regular Pro Gear, but with the Slim, I really do enjoy the medium. Fine medium is good too, but like I honestly, I'll take a lot. This has been a wonderful writer this month and I'm super happy with it. The next one has been a fun one to write with because I have this in their, I think it's a 1.4 stub, not a 1.1 stub. It's like a big beefy boy. This is the Scribo. Oh my God, what is this pen called? Oh no, I actually don't remember it because their names are not in English. Oh boy, I'm sorry. I don't remember. And my phone is using, or like I'm filming on my phone. I can't just like look it up. Anyways, this has been a really fun one. I hope it's not gonna run out on me. Okay, no, we're good. Scribo. And this is the feel. That has the facets. When I very first saw these pens, I was like, what actually is the difference between the feel and the Ladata? The feel has the facets. That's truly the only difference. So this is the Scribo feel, and it's called like Magdalena or something like that, but I don't remember how to spell that. It's something like that. It's like a nice feminine name. But I guess I didn't even like note at the beginning. As you can see, I do kind of have like a pinkish Valentine's Day theme going here. You know, gotta keep it festive. Scribo feel, I'm gonna write Magdalena. I'm gonna put Magda. Yep, Magda 1.4. I'll fill that in later. And this color is Robert Oster Pink Squirrel, which I really, really like. I might get myself a bottle of this, because I spilled the rest of my sample. I was really sad. It was my fault. I was trying to fill the pen with my baby around and like trying to like not have him make a mess and spill it. I spilled it and made a mess. So yeah. Pink Squirrel. This has been, I think, a really good pen and ink pairing. Like it's not like a wonderful, wonderful shade match, but it's fun. Pink Squirrel is definitely a little bit purpley in my opinion, especially with this really broad nib. But it flowed beautifully through this pen. One of the first inks I put in this was, I don't remember, but it was like a Sakura something, and it was kind of dry and like not super great. And I was like a little bit worried, but it was the ink, not the pen. So this has been a fun one this month. I haven't written with it like a ton because it is a 1.4. So, you know, I don't typically like write a letter with that. Sometimes I do, or I'll do like a shorter journal entry or something. But it's definitely been a good one. This pen feels really great in the hand. The nib is beautiful. I'm definitely happy with it. It's a piston fill. Yeah, I got kind of a crappy fill because like I said, I got like a crappy fill and I was like trying to fix it and then I dumped it out anyways. So I don't think there's probably very much left in here, but whatevs. And then the next one is this gorgeous Atelier Lusso. Again, I don't know the name really, but the nib that I have in here is, oh my God, it's called a SIG. There we go. It's a double broad SIG from Franklin Christoph. And I have had this one inked up. I had it inked up in December, I think, but I don't think I filmed a video. And so I just re-inked it because I loved the color and I thought it was perfect for Valentine's Day, perfect for February. So this is gorgeous. I love this nib. I also have a extra fine. That's what came with this. And like, it, you know, it's normal. You can swap out Yovo nibs here and I was able to just put it right in. It was super great. Oh, you know what? This is a shimmer ink. Let me just, you know, give the pen a little shakety shake. There's definitely some shimmer that came out there, but I'm going to make sure it's nice and good. Okay. I think that's how you spell it. Atelier Lusso. I'm just going to say pink. Abalone. Oof. So, and this is a BB SIG. Okay. This was fun. I am excited to have something else in here because, as you can see a little bit, sometimes the shimmer gets stuck and makes it write a little, you know, railroady, choppy, whatever. Like it's not writing super fantastically right now. Maybe I should like push a little ink up, you know, see there's still quite a bit in there. Push a little ink just so maybe it gets a little juicier or wetter, dislodges some of that gunk. Diamine, this is Masquerade. And it's a gorgeous color. It looks really pretty when it dries. Yeah, it definitely got some shimmer there. So pretty. This pen, I do want to note, it's really quite heavy. Definitely not one that I would post. It feels good in the hand, but yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a weighty pen, but not a bad way. Also just to note, the nib that was on here was gold to match this hardware, but these only come in a silver, I think, which I don't really care. But look at how beautiful. I love the abalone. Beautiful craftsmanship. I did get this secondhand, by the way. I got this on the Pen Swap Reddit. All right, next up, this one also needs a little agitation. This is my Momento Zero in Angel Skin, and I love this nib. This is my Gold Fine Leonardo, and I have this inked with Wearing Ghoul, Nightingale, and the Rose. And it's really pretty. It's looking like kind of drab in that swatch. I mean, it is kind of drab. It's brown, but it's a pretty brown, and the shimmer is really pretty and shows up in the writing. So I'm very happy with it. Leonardo. And you see, I think it's coming out quite nice from this nib. I was pleasantly surprised because I have put Wearing Gold Persephone. I remember exactly because I was so like disappointed by the experience. So I put another Wearing Gold shimmer in here and it clogged immediately and was like a terrible experience. So I was a little nervous. I have a little sample of it actually sitting right here. I was a little nervous, but it seems to be going great and like it's gone well. I've written a letter with it and it did beautifully. The shimmer comes out, it's nice and wet. So this is great. Like I would potentially consider getting a full bottle of this. I think I need to write with it again in another pen. This is the first full inking I've had of this. Let me finish writing what I'm writing. Angel Skin. This is a fine nib. I just don't know if I need it. Like it's pretty. It's kind of almost like a greenish brown, but I like it. Is it Nightingale or Nightingale? Nightingale. Okay, that's what I thought. Cute. Also, I thought that was a good, like the big swatch doesn't really have like any shimmer in it. Interesting. And this one has tons. I don't know, whatever. That was a fun one this month though. Okay, next up is my, sorry, I'm just so excited about the nib. I'm like, what is this pen? It's an Esterbrook. This is the Esterbrook Model J in violet. And it has a, I want to call it the dentist nib. That's a different brand. That's a different thing. It's their architect nib. The scribe. It has a scribe nib. This was kind of the month of like fun nibs, wasn't it? Really enjoyed it. Oh, good. That's coming out beautifully. And I love this ink. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. This is Van Diemen's Prima Donna. I love this line of inks from Van Diemen's. I also have the purple color. And I have a sample of like a couple of the other ones. They're beautiful. Oh my gosh, I really, really like them. Sorry, my voice is starting to get froggy. Let me have a sip of water. Okay, so this is the forgot the L. Model J, Violet. I really enjoy this scribe nib. I'm so glad I got it. I already had the journaler nib and I was kind of like, do I need the scribe? Yeah, I love it. And I think for casual writing, I prefer it to the journaler, which I didn't think I would say because like I love the journaler. But the journaler for me definitely takes a little bit more like intentional pen holding, if that makes sense. Because it's kind of like a stub. It's like a mini stub almost. And which I don't mind. My handwriting ends up, like my handwriting turns out looking really good when I write with that scribe nib. But you know, it's just like, just a touch more effortful, like not in a bad way. I still love it. It's just a different experience. And this one for me is like a little bit more casual. And I really like that. Like I can hold my pen really precisely and, you know, intentionally, and it looks great, but I can also just kind of like, you know, and it still looks good. Van Diemen's Prima Donna. This is a beautiful ink. I'm so glad I got a full bottle of this. It's like, it's kind of got a similar vibe to the strawberry chocolate, but doesn't. It's like more saturated. This is definitely a little bit desaturated. And it's more like pink and punchy and just, it's gorgeous. And I think it was a pretty good pairing in this pen because I will say, I think this is a touch of a dry writer. I think I've only had 3 different inks in it. I tried a shimmer that didn't go well. I might try a different shimmer and see what happens. But yeah, the shimmer didn't go great. But this one, fantastic. And then the last one, which is, you know, my like neutral, non kind of February themed pen, but I can't stop and I won't stop with this pen. It's my beautiful baby and I just love it. which, oh, I didn't even say, this is the Pelikan M1000 in Renaissance Brown. And I love this ink too. This is Sailor Blue Black, lemon iced tea. Oh, it really looks like lemon iced tea. Like that is the color. It's the iced tea with this like lovely, really bright yellowy undertone. It's so pretty. I totally love it. Oh, I love my M1000. Oh yeah. I still can't spell the word Renaissance every damn time. Renaissance, whatever. And this is a fine, even though it doesn't look like a fine. And the ink is Sailor Blue Black Lemon Iced Tea. Oh, it's beautiful. So those are all of my February picks. Oh, there's like one more space here. Okay, I will say this was still inked up from like November or October. I don't remember when I had this inked with Robert Oster Cherry Blossom. There was still some in there and I finished it this month. And it also went perfect. Whoa, my Lord. It went perfectly with our theme. But it wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't technically a January inking, so I didn't include it, and it's empty now, but it went perfectly with my lovely pink theme. And honestly, I would rank it with that Robert Oster Cherry Blossom. That's one that I think I actually will get a full bottle of, because it's, you know, it's different from this type of color, and it's really beautiful. It's like pink, but dark enough. Anyways, I really like it, and I would totally ink that up again with that exact color. Maybe I'll do that and like add it right here because there's spot for one more. Anyways, what do you guys think of my colors? Okay, I'm gonna get nice and close and we'll like face the light a little bit. Here is the strawberry chocolate. Super pretty, flat color, a little bit desaturated, super like lush, if you know what I mean. It was just like, coming out of that Sailor nib just felt great on the page. And then the Scribo feel, that was a lovely writer. I love this ink. It came out really like deep and punchy with like a little bit of halo. I like it when a dark color halos, and this one did. It's beautiful. And then we have the Diamine Masquerade. Can we see some of the shimmer there? Oh, okay. The word masquerade, you can really see it. Look at that. Yes. So pretty. That's such a fun color. I definitely need to use it in some smaller nibs and see how it does. And then we have the Nightingale and the Rose, which, oh my God, you can't see any of this shimmer. Dang, this is disappointing. Maybe I didn't shake it enough. I mean, I did. This just looks brown. This just looks brown. I'm sorry, you guys. How sad. Well, I definitely had some writing samples where, I mean, it isn't, I remember it wasn't super consistent. Like it would come and go a little bit, but it was better than this. Yeah, I see like hardly any. There's a little bit here, but meh. Sorry about that. The Prima Donna looks super lovely. And then we have the lemon iced tea, which, oops, I smudged it a little bit. Talk about haloing and just, okay, I smudged it a lot. Just this like really, I don't know how they did this. It's like a neon yellow with green, with brown, and I absolutely love it. All of these Sailor Blue Black inks have been so fun. Anyways, those were my February inkings. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know if you have any questions. Oh, I guess I didn't talk about where I've been. That's okay. I'll just give you like a quick whatever. I had surgery in November, and so I was just like totally out of commission. It like really, it kicked me in the booty, and recovery was really, really rough. Like I couldn't pick up my baby for 2 weeks, and that was really difficult. And like super fatigued and nauseous for a really long time as well. And so I was like out of commission for all of December too. And then like slowly getting back into things. January was pretty good. February's been pretty good, but it's also just been like an insanely busy time, and didn't get around to filming videos. So I'm hoping to get back to it a little bit. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.